All right, this is Mrs. Robertson, and today we are on page 154. We're skipped several pages, and we're going to learn about quartiles and box plots. But to warm up, we're going to do some math boxes. Number one, we've not really learned how to multiply fractions at the 6th grade level yet, but it is a multiplication problem. Ian lives 16.5 miles from Zion National Park. His grandmother lives 3/4 of the way to the park from Ian's house. How far from Ian's does his grandmother live? You just multiply. This is a multiplication problem, so write this down in your book so that you at least know what to do. And we're going to learn more about how to multiply fractions later. Now, later in the year. I don't use the everyday math flower because, that little thing, this thing for multiplication. In 7th grade math, you're going to use a parentheses or you're going to use a dot. So we're just going to write it like this, and I would like for you to practice writing multiplication like this. Now, when you have fractions, you have to change it to an improper fraction before you can multiply. To change it to an improper fraction, you multiply, add, and put it on top. So 2 times 16 is 32, plus 1 is 33. So down here we're going to show 33 over 2. That's the improper fraction for this. Times, I'm going to use the dot, 3 over 4. Then you just multiply straight across. 3 times 33 is 99. 2 times 4 is 8. Now we need to go back and change it to a mixed number. This is technically a division problem. So 99 divided by 8, subtract, bring down, 2 times. Now I have a remainder of 3. So how far does grandmother live? 12 3/8 miles. We will be learning how to multiply fractions like this later in the year. The next problem, it wants us to see which ones are the same thing. Now, to read this problem, you're going to say 1 and 2 hundredths. So let's write that as a fraction. 1 and 2 hundredths, because the 2 is in the hundredths place. Is 1 and 2/10 the same thing as 1 and 2 hundredths? No. Is 102 over 100 the same? Yes. Because if I change that to an improper fraction, 100 times 1 is 100, plus 2 is 102. So yes, that one is true. Is it the same thing as 1 and 20 thousandths? Yes. Because if you just add a 0 behind it, it doesn't change the value, but it just gives it another name. Is it the same thing as 102 over 1,000? No. Any questions? Okay, we're not going to do number 3. We are going to do number 4. Number 4, we're not going to solve the answer, but we're going to set up a proportion. Okay, and I want to teach you how to do this. Because we have to do, and I think it's in September, October, you'll have to do these, they're called, I think, checkpoints for iLearn, and this is something that would be on a checkpoint. So I want to make sure you might know how to do this, and then you can get those answers right. So let's see what the problem's about. To make light green paint, picture a light green shade of paint, Jason mixes 3 parts of green paint to 2 parts of white paint. Okay. If he has 7.5 cups of green paint, how much white paint does he need? So we have green paint to white paint. So I'm going to put G to white. Okay. Put a G over W. Okay. And then, all right. We're going to set it up. Everyone got that down on their paper? Great. Now, in the first section, 3 parts green, 2 parts white. So I'm going to put 3 over 2. Now, if he has 7.5 green parts of green paint or cups of green paint, how much of white? Does the 7.5 go on the top or does it go on the bottom? Yes. Right, the green paint's on the top, so you're going to put 7.5 here, and our mystery number is we're going to put a variable there. Now, later in the year, I'll tell you how to solve for x, but right now you just set up a proportion, okay? And then we'll talk about how to figure out what the answer is to that, but we're not going to worry about that right now. And I'll teach you how to do more of those later on. They love those types of problems on 6th grade, I learned. Number 5, I do expect you to get right. Everyone in here can do number 5. The first thing we have to do is put them in, range. Well, let's go ahead and put them in order from little to big. So I have a 1. I have 1, 2, 3 2s, a 3, 2 4s, a 5, a 7, and an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got all the numbers down. Now, what do we do to get the range? What do you do for the range? Yes.
You subtract that.
Right. 8 minus 1. It's maximum minus minimum, and the range is 7. Nice job. Now, the median is what? In the pink and white shirt. Yes. The middle number. Now, bloop, 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 bloop. We have 2 middle numbers. When you have 2 middle numbers, you add them together and divide by 2. 3 plus 4 is 7, and 7 divided by 2 is going to be 3.5 or 3.5. So the median is 3.5 or 3.5. Any questions? All right. Very good job on that, kids. Now, multiples. I know you had multiples last year, so we're just going to review it. Multiples are the answers. What's the smallest answer that 6 and 7 both have? Well, it's going to be 6 times 7, which is 42. What's the smallest answer that 5 and 6 have? 5 times 6 is 30. What's the smallest answer that 11 and a 9 have? 99. Now, but letter D is different. Put a star. The least common multiple between 8 and 12 is smaller than 96. 12 is the bigger number, right? So I list the multiples of 12. Will 8 divide 12? No. 12 times 2 is 24. Will 8 divide 24? Ding, 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 ding. Yes. 8 times 3 is 24. Your least common multiple for that one is 24. Because 8, 16, 24. They both have a 24. Okay? Any questions? All right. Now, we're going to go to page 151. Okay. And we're going to learn about box plots. Okay? And box plots are really easy to do, but we're going to learn a little bit about what a box plot is. It says, the dot plot below shows how long Mr. Bard's 6th graders held the plank position in gym class. Does everyone know what a plank position is? Yeah, you have to hold it. So some of them can only hold it for 60. Some of them held it up to 100 seconds. I don't know if I could do a 60-second plank or not. I don't know. I haven't done one for a long time. We'll have to see. Okay, draw a vertical line through the minimum and the maximum. Okay, so our minimum, our smallest number with a dot over it is a 60. So draw a line over it. Our largest number is 100. So draw a vertical line segment through the minimum, and the maximum. Everybody got that? Good. Draw a vertical line segment through the median. The median is the middle dot. All right, kids, let's do this carefully. We've got a lot of dots. We have to find our middle dot. Here we go. Let's see if we get the same middle dot. 1. Now, when you go to a group, you start with the dot on top. So 1, 2, then the second 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So our middle dot is right here. And what number is that? 70 what? 78. So let me see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's got to count that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are 11 above and 11 below that dot. So draw a vertical line segment through the median. Okay, here is the median. Okay, now draw a vertical line segment. So we put a check mark there. Draw a vertical line segment through the median for the 11 data points below the median. Okay, there are 11 points. These are the 11 points that are below. Okay, so what's our middle point here in that blue section? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be this one, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but they're really 6. Okay, on this one, so there it is. Find your middle point here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's my middle point there. So draw a line there. We've now cut it up into 4 parts. Okay, we found that one. Draw a vertical line segment. We've done that. List the numbers where your lines are drawn. Well, we've drawn a line over the 60, 69, 78, and 81. Okay? These points, okay, so what you're going to do here is make a box from the 81 to the 70 and a whisker. Then the maximum goes to the box, and that will be the whisker. We're going to learn more about this. It's called a box plot. Here is your box, and here are your whiskers. Okay? On this. Now, it's made up of things that are called quartiles. Now, we're just going to stop here. And if you've got this done, let's close your math books. This is a video that talks about quartiles. And you have to know how to do quartiles before you can do box plots. We're going to do box plots again tomorrow. So this is the easy part of the lesson.
Remember how the median splits a set of numbers into 2 halves? Well, today we're going to split those halves into halves. Today we're going to find the quartiles. So let's start with a set of 7 numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 11, and 17. You'll remember that the median of a set of numbers is the middle value, in this case 6. It separates the numbers into two sets. The lowest are 3, 4, and 5. The highest are 8, 11, and 17. Now each of these sets of 3 numbers have a median or a middle value. The median of the lower numbers is 4. We call this the first quartile, or Q1 for short. The median of the higher numbers is 11. We call this the third quartile, or Q3 for short.
All right. So this is all we're going to do on our homework tonight, is we're going to get data sets, put them in order from little number to big number, and find middle numbers. That's all we're going to be doing today. And then tomorrow we're going to be creating box plots. If you can do this, box plots are really, really going to be easy. So you're going to like the lesson today. Do you understand it so far?
Yes.
Okay. What is 6 called? What is 6? It is the
Middle.
and the middle. It's the median. Is it a Q? What's the Q name for it? It's Q. Yeah.
Third quartile.
The 6 is not the third one. It's Q2. 6 is Q2. 4 is Q1. And 11 is Q3. All it is about controlling, and you all like to controlling the numbers, putting them in their spots, and finding the middle values in certain areas. Okay? So let's continue to listen.
Including the median, these values split the set of numbers into 4 equal parts, or quarters. The median can be called Q2 for short. The center 2 parts contain the middle numbers, 5, 6, and 8. The range that contains these middle numbers is called the interquartile range, or the range inside the quartiles.
We call it IQR for short. I don't write the whole words out. I don't write down. I put, what's the interquartile range? Well, when you do any range, do you add the numbers together for a range? No. What do? Subtract. So the interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. And that's all you do for interquartile range. That's it. Easy peasy. Nothing else that you have to do for that. Okay?
It's very easy to find. Just subtract Q3 and Q1. In this case, 11 minus 4 is 7. The part that contains the middle numbers has a range of 7. So given a set of numbers, we can now find the first quartile, the third quartile, and the interquartile range. So let's try this again, but this time with 9 numbers. 1, 4, 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. The middle number, the median, this time is 11. It separates the numbers into 2 sets of 4. The lower numbers are 1, 4, 8, and 9. But this time there is no middle number. But don't worry, we can use the same rule.
You know what to do.
For medians that fall between 2 numbers. The middle here is between 4 and 8. So we have to find the mean of 4 and 8. 4 plus 8 equals 12.
And
12
then we
divided by 2
divide
is
it by
6.
2.
So the first quartile, Q1, is 6. The higher numbers are 13, 14, 15, and 16. The middle number here is between 14 and 15. So we have to find the mean.
What's between 14 and 15? You guys are getting good at this, yes. 14, yeah. 14.5 or 14 and a half. Yeah, it's halfway in between.
Mean of 14 and 15. 14 plus 15 equals 29.
Divide it by
29
2.
divided by 2 is
14.5. Nice job.
So the third quartile is 14.5. Finally, we can find the interquartile range by
What do you do?
14.5 minus 6, which is 8.5. So the interquartile range is 8.5. The numbers are split into 4 equal parts by 6, 11, and 14.5. And the part that contains the middle numbers which are 8, 9, 11, 13, and 14, has a range of 8.5. Takes a little bit of work, but now you know what to do.
All right, so now we're going to go to a work. Now, everyone has this worksheet, and we're going to practice finding quartiles. And they are Q1, Q2, and Q3. And we all know that the first quartile we have to find is Q2. Let's look at some of the vocabulary that we've been using. Quartiles divide a data set into 4 equal parts. Circle the word 4, underline quartiles. That makes sense. Quartiles. How many quarters are in a dollar? 4. Quartiles break it up into 4 equal parts. When the data is written in order, the median, or Q2, the median is the Q2, splits the data set into 2 equal parts. The median of the lower half of the median, let me reread that. The median of the lower half and the median of the upper half split the data into 4 equal parts. The median of the lower half is called the lower quartile, or Q1. The median of the upper half is called the upper quartile, or Q3. All right, now here they have a group done for you. Okay, here's our Q2. It's your middle number. Circle Q2 and 15. All right, then we have a lower group. And you have an upper group. Okay, what's the middle number in the lower group? There were 2 numbers. What's in between a 9 and 11? A 10. So 10 is your Q1. Put a Q1 by the 10 here. Okay? Here we have 2 middle numbers. What's your middle number between a 20 and a 22? 21. That is your Q3. All right? Now we're going to do 2 problems together. All right? And you're going to get really good at this. The first thing we have to do is put them in order from little to big. So when I do that, 4 is our smallest number. Yeah, so I have a 4, another 4, 6, a 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got all the numbers. Everyone got those numbers written down? Okay. Now we have to find our middle number in the list. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, it is 8. 8 is your Q what? Q2. And it's also known as the median. So by the word median, put Q2. And we already know it is 8. Everybody got that?
Yes.
Now, we have our lower group of numbers. And we have our upper group of numbers. We have to find our middle number. Okay, we have 2 middle numbers here. What's in between a 4 and a 6? You can do that one. Yes. 5. 5 is it Q1 or Q3? Q1. So your lower quartile, we're going to put Q1 out here, is 5. Everybody agree? Good. Now, in our upper quartile, we have 2 middle numbers. What's in between a 10 and a 12? Yes, 11. 11 is your Q3. So by the word upper quartile, put Q3 and the number 11. And you're done. Any questions? Okay, Let's do the next one. Let's put them in order from little to big. 15, 17. 20, 23, 24, and 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have all of the numbers that I need. All right, now our middle number. We have 2 of them. Okay, 20 plus 23 is 43. 43 divided by 2. Whoops. 21 and a half, or 21.5. Okay, now, when you have 2 middle numbers, kids, the lower one goes with the lower group. So 20 is going to go with this group, and the upper one goes with the upper group. Okay, do you see that? Now we get to, 21 and a half. Is it the lower quartile, the median, or the upper quartile? Yes. It's the median. And again, let's put Q2 by that. Excuse me. Now it's really easy. What's the middle number in the lower group, in my pink group? Yes. 17 is your Q1. And what's our middle number in the upper group? Yes. 24. That's your Q3. Any questions? All right, we're going to do the last 2 will be your homework problems. So let's go to the other page. In this page, we're doing the same thing. Turn the page. But we're going to find the interquartile range. To find the interquartile range, it's the difference. Difference means you subtract between the upper quartile, which is Q3 minus Q1. So right up here, Q3 minus Q1 equals your IQR, interquartile range. Remember how Mrs. Robertson said she doesn't write all those letters?
Yeah.
This is what you write, IQR. Everyone got that? So Q3 minus Q1 equals IQR. In math, we try to do things so you don't have to write a whole lot. Do you not have a worksheet? Oh, write this down. Okay, so let's look at what they did. All right. So, yeah, they got their data. They're in order. They found their middle number, 17.5, your Q2, which is your median. All right, then they've got their lower group. They found their middle number, 15. Then they have their upper group. They found their middle number, 20. To get the IQR, it's Q3 minus Q1. So 20, which is Q3, minus 15, which is Q1, equals your IQR, which is 5. So the range is 5 in the middle. Okay? Let's do 2 problems here, and then the rest of the problems I'll let you do you can get them all done in class and turn it in. Here we go. We have to put them in order from little number to big number. Our small number is 10, 12, 15, 18, and 20. Everyone got that? All right. Our middle number is 15, right? All right. So now what's in between a 10 and 11? What's between a 10 and a 12? 11. That's your Q1. What's in between an 18 and a 20? 19 is your Q3. So to get the IQR, it's Q3 minus Q1. 19 minus 11. Well, 19 minus 11. What's my IQR in this? Is it Madeline? Yes. 8. Your IQR is 8. Any questions? Let's do one more together. Let's do this one. Okay, my smallest number is 44. 46. The hardest part, really, is putting your numbers in order. 47, 48, 49, and 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Two middle numbers. What's in between a 47 and a 48? Yes. 47.5 or 47 and a half. Now we've got our lower group. Since there are two of them, this number goes in here. And we have our upper group. Oh, this one's so easy. What's our middle number in the lower group? What would you say? Yes. It is 46. 46 is our Q1. What is our Q3? What is the Q3? Yes. 49. So to get our IQR, we're going to have 49 minus 46. And what's our interquartile range? What is it? Yeah, 3. Are you kids good at this? I'm going to turn you loose. All right, you're going to get it done in class. If you don't get it done in class, it's homework. Do these 3 problems, do these 2 problems, and that is it. No homework after that. But if you don't get it done, it's homework. So when you're finished, you will put yours in the yellow folder. Your work goes in the yellow folder. All right.